So have you been thinking about buying a home, but the thought of having to save up a ton of money for a down payment, or that maybe you don't have the perfect credit score, could be keeping you from buying that home? Well, today I have a great program to share with you called an FHA loan. We're going to dive into absolutely everything about FHA loans, what the benefits are, potential drawbacks, and really see if this program is right for you. So what is an FHA loan? An FHA loan are mortgages backed by the Federal Housing Administration. This government program was created to make homeownership more accessible, especially for first-time homebuyers with lower down payments and less than perfect credit. Now, instead of the strict requirements of your standard conventional loan, FHA definitely provides more leniency, which has helped millions of people achieve the dream of home ownership. So really, what makes an FHA loan so appealing? So the first benefit of the FHA loan would be a low down payment. If your credit score is above 580, your minimum down is going to be 3.5% of the purchase price. Now, if your credit score is between 500 and 579, then your minimum down payment is going to be 10%. However, let's assume that your credit score is above 580. On a $500,000 home, your minimum down payment would be $17,500. Now, another great point with the FHA loan is that the down payment does not have to be your own money. The down payment can be gift funds from a family member, and even investment or retirement accounts like a 401k, Roth IRA, those can absolutely be used to fund your down payment. Next would be the flexible credit requirements. As I mentioned just a moment ago, the minimum we want to see is 580. However, you can go as low as 500. Lastly is going to be the lower closing costs that are associated with the FHA loan. Generally, for people with less than perfect credit, the FHA loan will provide far cheaper closing costs compared to a conventional loan. So how does one really qualify for an FHA loan? First is going to be the credit score. As I just mentioned, 580 would be ideal. However, we can work all the way down to 500. Next would be your debt to income ratio. The general rule of thumb is you want all expenses, including your mortgage, to be about 45% or less of your total monthly income. However, FHA allows for you to go all the way up to 55% of your total monthly income for all debts plus your mortgage. Next is going to be your steady income. We're going to have to verify a 2-year work history for you. Therefore, we're going to need things like W-2s, pay stubs, and tax returns. Another thing with the property is it has to be a primary residence. It cannot be for an investment property or a second home. Now let's talk about the entire FHA loan process itself. So first step is going to be getting pre-approved. Now what this means is having a conversation with me. We go through your goals for the home, what your plans are, and then reviewing different financial documents like your bank statements, W-2s, pay stubs, etc. Now one thing to note is we do what is called a fully underwritten pre-approval, which you can check out my other video that guides you through what that process looks like in far more depth. Now that you're pre-approved, you get to start searching for the home. I'll connect you with an amazing realtor in your area, so that way you can start looking for the right property that will fit the FHA criteria. Now that you're in contract, we're going to have to order the appraisal on the property. This is a specific appraisal to just FHA loans where they not only determine the value of the home, but also the livability and make sure it meets all the health and safety criteria for an FHA financing. Now we're going to require a specific FHA appraisal, which not only determines the value of the home, but also the livability, meaning the health and safety concerns with the home, and make sure there are none of those. Now lastly is going to be finalizing your loan. So what will happen is we're going to review all the documents provided, the appraisal, and get the underwriter to fully sign off on everything and make you a homeowner. Now, there are a ton of benefits of the FHA loan. However, there are a couple drawbacks to consider as well. First and foremost is going to be the mortgage insurance premium. You will pay mortgage insurance every single month until you either refi into a conventional loan or just end up paying off the loan altogether. However, if you do put 10% down on an FHA loan, you will only pay mortgage insurance for 11 years unless you refinance into a conventional loan sooner. Next is going to be loan limits. FHA puts out loan limits for every single county in the entire US. So definitely reach out to me about whatever area you're looking to purchase, and I can tell you how FHA loan limits will impact your ability to borrow and obviously purchase a home in that area. Lastly is going to be property restrictions. FHA is definitely a little bit more strict with properties than conventional financing. So talk to me, talk to your realtor. Let's make sure that the homes that you're looking at fit FHA criteria. Now, FHA loans have far more benefits than drawbacks. which is why they are a great option for most first-time homebuyers. However, if you want to review your scenario a little bit more specifically, then reach out to me via the contact information below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and comment if you used an FHA loan or know someone who has and how to help them achieve their dream of homeownership. Take care, and I look forward to talking with you soon.